it is. Let's do an analysis, and then you see why this is a zone as per the moment, right? Okay. So if I clear everything, and then we start doing analysis on the higher time frames. On the weekly,
Okay.
realize that on the weekly, can you identify which market structure is this one on the weekly?
Yeah, that is consolidation.
Good. Simply because the price is ranging between this resistance level over here and
Mm-hmm.
this support down here, right? And in a
Yeah.
consolidation, we know we want to buy from the support zone, we want to sell from the resistance. Is it true?
Yeah.
So right now, looking at
Mm.
this weekly momentum right now, it seems that this week we might be having some buy moves. The buy moves might be the impulsive move. As you can see, the
Okay.
weekly candle is leaving a long wick from the bottom and is somehow picking up probably to this resistance level up here, right?
Okay.
Okay, so on the time frame, the market structure is consolidation. So let's go on the daily and we see how things are there.
Okay.
So when we go to the daily, now this is that weekly resistance, this is that weekly support. When you go to the daily and we even switch to the line graph, you realize that we had a bearish move over here. Can you see this?
Yeah.
But I want you to note what happened there. If
Mm.
I place my lines of sensitivity over here, there is some sensitivity. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you see a touch from, even if you start from here, then followed by a touch from here, and then
Yeah.
a touch like that, and then a touch over here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Now, in terms of the market structure and following the highs and the lower lows on the daily time frame, I want you to note something. Okay,
Mm.
so okay, let me
Yeah.
remove these ones first. The market was forming bearish trend over here. Mm, Let me draw well. We had a bearish trend over here. Can you see this?
Yeah.
But I want you to notice that once the market touched this line of sensitivity, what happened? That structure was broken over here. Structure was broken. If you look very keenly, can you see? Okay,
Yeah.
it went slightly above.
Yeah.
So what happens is that the market, once we have touched this line of sensitivity, the market did not actually want to reach this support zone probably, and that is why right now we proceeded to broke structure over here. And now we need to understand that we are coming from this. Okay, let me put this straight. 1 minute. Okay, we need to understand that we are coming from this downtrend over here, and probably we are entering into an uptrend. You understand? Because
Yeah.
even in terms of the lows, this is a low. Can you see this? And then
Mm.
this is a higher low. Can you see?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. And then in terms of the highs, this is a high, and then structure was slightly broken above over here. If we put a horizontal line, maybe you can see what happened. You can see that they are almost
Mm.
equal either way. But now what we are saying that is that we are forming higher lows. And the market probably has come from that downtrend and we are going up right now. So our business now
Okay.
is to look for a low that we are waiting the price to come back and mitigate, and then you continue with that up move.
Okay.
So let's go to the H4 and we see what the H4 has. Now, in terms of the H4, price came and touched this line of sensitivity down, this one, and then
Mm-hmm.
structure was broken. Can you see?
Yeah.
And the market came back to that order block that broke structure. This is the order block that was responsible. An order block is this last. This is a bullish order block, the last selling candle before this impulse that broke structure. Can you see that?
Yeah.
The market came and mitigate that order block. And from there, we had this whole impulsive move.
Okay.
So right now, we can conclude that we are somewhat in an uptrend in terms of V75. And the
Okay.
possible region that we might want even to be out if we catch a buy setup at all is somewhere around here, because this is a line of sensitivity. You can see this here again, over here. Can you see that even over here?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right now we are going to look at the most recent high that generated an impulsive move, and then you wait for price to come and mitigate over there. And now that is an area that we want to execute our buys. You understand?
Yeah.
Now this was a low. This was a higher low over here. And then over here we have higher low. Can you see? Now, right now we can't conclude that this was a higher low. Reason being, you can see this is H4. And this candle started forming, this H4 candle started forming at 7 p.m. And even right now it is 8 p.m. So we are not sure if this candle will close above and break over here. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying.
Okay.
We're not sure if this candle will close above, because it might go up like that only to close below, because we have almost 3 hours remaining of this candle participating. The next one starts. Understand?
Okay.
So the low that we are relying on right now is this one. Okay. So okay, so let's look at that low that we are focusing on, that the most recent low, and then we see what's happening. Now, if we go to the H1, we try to look for maybe an order block on the H1, you realize that this over here is that last selling candle.
Okay.
This one is that last selling candle before this impulsive move that broke structure over here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you see structure was broken?
Yeah.
And even if we are to put our channels again, just to make our work a little bit nice and neat, you will see that, okay, let me change this color to another color. That, okay. So even if we are to put our channels, it is something like this. Can you see?
Yeah.
And now we are saying the market, if it is to come back and mitigate this level, then this can be, because right now you need to realize that right now, okay, we have an impulsive move from here, and you might want to term this as a low, but you need to understand that this high has not yet broke structure over here. Can you see?
Yeah.
So we need this high to completely break structure over here so that we can conclude that this is the most recent low. But as of now, we are focusing on this. Now, what's happening now is that, let me switch to the candle a minute. You see, what's happening now is that we have this zone over here that is acting as a support at the moment. You understand?
Yeah.
You have said that this has not yet qualified to be a low until we wait at least to see if there will be a structure break. So as of now, this stands as our liquidity zone. This stands as our
Okay.
liquidity zone, reason being, when if price is to turn from where it is right now and come back to this level, if it is to turn, okay, if price is to turn from where it is right now and come to this level, we need to understand that people are going to buy from here,
Okay.
because they will term it as a support. And those people that will buy from here, their stop losses is likely to be down here. You understand?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
okay, logically thinking, stop losses normally are just below the support zone, right?
Mm.
And now the market maker might just push this market a little bit up just to deceive these people. You understand? And then generate that, because remember, this is the law that we are focusing on, where institutions are going to
Yeah.
place their orders, probably, in our opinion, right? So this law is going to be taken out, and these people who bought it from this fake support zone are going to be liquidated. You understand? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello, you are hanging?
Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's continue. You can hear me now, right?
Yeah.
So I was saying this law, people are going to be taken out. People are going to be liquidated, going to be taken out, right? Because
Mm.
those people bought it from there. They're thinking this is a support zone, and now they're going to be taken out like that. So that is what we mean by being liquidated. You are being stopped out. Your stop loss has been hit. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, once this support zone has been broken, you need to understand that there are some people who are going to sell from from this level, saying that now the support zone has been broken, now it has turned into a resistance. There are some people who are going to sell from this level.
Okay.
You understand? And when these people
Yeah.
sell, their stop losses is just going to be right above this resistance level.
Okay.
Understand? And now they will
Yeah.
be allowed to be in profits for a while. And after there, now that buy move that we are waiting for is going to be generated now. And these people as well, they are going to be liquidated. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So this is a liquidity zone as of now, according to that analysis we have done.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So I hope you're
Yeah.
understanding what I mean by saying a liquidity zone now.
Yeah.
Yes, these are just zones that are based, confuse people before they normally like appearing before the point of interest, so that at least you can
Mm-hmm.
use and you can get liquidated.
Mm.
If we look at that V51S setup, where is it? V50. Now, do you remember I sent this setup yesterday? And right now you can see it's actually selling. But I sent and I even drew for you guys this liquidity zone. I don't know if you can remember that. If you check,
Yeah.
there's this liquidity zone. So I want you to
Mm.
understand what happened over here. When the market came to this resistance level,
Mm.
and you can see even the market maker went ahead and gave people this one impulsive selling candle, so that the guy can convince you that the market wants to sell. You understand? So many people who have not done a top-down analysis and their point of interest are not really on the higher time frames, they sold from here. You need to understand that.
Okay.
When these people sold from here, the stop losses level was up here, somewhere around here. You see?
Okay.
So you can
Yeah.
see they were just in profits for very small time, and then maybe one, two, three, four, yes, about around 1 or 2 hours. And then can you see where the market
Yeah. Yeah.
now? Another kind of person is that guy who bought it when this resistance level was broken. Let me show you what happened over here. This resistance level was broken, right? This one, this which I call it a liquidity zone. So there is one guy who bought it from here. You need to understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And when this guy bought it from here, because probably you're waiting for a candle close and then you join with the next one, the stop losses were probably somewhere down here. Let me remove this. The stop losses were down here. You understand?
Yeah.
So the guy was allowed to be in profits for a while again, as you can see, and then that sell move now from the point of interest. Can you see?
Yeah.
And the market respected our point of interest very well. I hope you can see that.
Yeah.
So that is how liquidity normally works. Liquidity is meant to fetch people out before the actual move. Understand? So I hope now
Yeah.
you're understanding the basics of liquidity. Yeah?
Mm.
It is normally meant to take the stop losses of people out before the market maker generates the actual move now. Understand?
Okay.